foundation for the success of all professions. So you attack schools. You are not just attacking teachers. You are attacking engineers. You are attacking lawyers. You are attacking computers. You are attacking all sectors of the economy.
Awala koyi, awala koyi, awala koyi, iṣẹ́ gbogbo. Awala koyi, awala koyi, awala koyi, iṣẹ́ gbogbo. Gómìnà tó Ikeja.
The safety of our teachers is paramount. The safety of our teachers is very important. The safety of the students is also very paramount. Why should we go to school with fear in our hearts? The four walls of the classroom is a place where we are supposed to have knowledge. The four walls of the classroom is a place where there is supposed to be peace. The four walls of the classroom is a place where we are supposed to enjoy. Why do we have to go to the four walls of the classroom with fear in our hearts? Why do we have to go to the four walls of the classroom with bulletproof? Why do we have to go to the four walls of the classroom with fear? Say no to this. We say no to this. We say no to this. One of the job of the government is to protect its citizens. Yes or yes? Yes or yes? Government is meant to protect the citizens. Yes or yes? Let our government protect us. We love our students. We love the classroom. We love education. We love imparting knowledge. All this we love with passion. But when there is fear, we cannot do our job. Tell government to take the fear away, and we are going to have the best of education in this country.
Hand over the mic to say that our demands are simple. The military announced this morning that Major General Rabi Abubakar, who was kidnapped in Katsina, that they are doing everything possible to get him. Because teachers are not generous. Is that what this government is telling us? We must make it quite clear that they must automatically do everything. Provide support for the police. Provide support for the military. If I know my history very well, Abacha was a commandant in a military barrack in Ibadan. So there is a military garrison in Ibadan. There is a military garrison in Abeokuta. Mr. President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu flew to Benin Republic. It was not within 24 hours. The military coup plotters were still in action. And Nigeria succeeded with the use of our military to out that coup. Why can't Mr. President use the same force, the same support to ensure that they bring our children back? Our demand is a very simple one. Today is day one of this solidarity action. We are confident that the leadership of the NUT, alongside the NLC, the TUC, will take a general strike action to call all Nigerians to put in the necessary pressure. The Nigerian military has demonstrated that it can act. So we are calling on the commanders of Nigerian military. We are calling on Mr. President to effect the necessary command to ensure that our children and our teachers are recalled alive. We want to also use this opportunity to call on the leadership of the NUT. The name Michael Oyedekun must be immortalized. Every year we must have a Michael Oyedekun Day to ensure that this will not happen again. This will not happen again. I call on the General Secretary, the State Secretary of our union to take over the speakership. While we are doing that, the representative of the NLC ward of Michael Oyedekun is requesting for the justice. And additional, in fact, he's demanding for justice. Demanding for justice. Demanding for justice. What has cheaters done to deserve this? The last time we're talking of Chibok boys, Chibok girls,
It was teacher also that was involved in that. They gunned them down. The one that happened last year, same thing. And that means the future of Nigeria, how is it going to be? If we are killing the people that built our future, we have nothing to negotiate with the government. Government need to implore resources to ensure that these children and the teachers out there are released. Yes, absolutely. And do you know what happened? It's not going to be an unconditional one. They have to release them by. So on that very note, I want to solidarize with teachers today, as parents, as teachers, as nation. We need to solidarize with the teachers. Thank you. God bless you all.
Security first. Our security to be paramount, our lives to be paramount. We shall ensure that our teachers are back safely, in good health. They should not live. Oh God. Justice. Free our teachers. Return them back now. Release them. Return them back. Want them back.
Teachers, what do you want? When do you want change? Immediate release of our
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the government life, our rights. Never.
we see us.
Ẹ má tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ wa yìí o, àwa làgbà nínú iṣẹ́. Ó ti yá o, àwọn lọ ẹgbẹ́ òun sókè, àwọn lọ kọ́ ní àwa làgbà nínú iṣẹ́ gbogbo. Àwa la ẹgbẹ́ sókè, àwa ẹ má tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ wa, àwa la kọ́ yìí o, àwa làgbà. When the children of this nation through the workers' blood shall run, there can be no power greater, and the weapon of the sun, yet what force on earth is weaker than the feeble strength of one. For the children makes us strong. Solidarity. Solidarity forever. I say solidarity forever. Solidarity They have taken unto millions, but they never try to hang. But without our brains and muscles, not a single wheel will turn. We can break their authority power. They don't feel the way we learn. That you now make us strong. Solidarity. Solidarity forever. I say solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Tí a kò sí dáríjì. Kò sí dáríjì fẹ́ni tó máa
and gentlemen, let me appreciate us for this solidarity rally. This is the moment we need to place the record straight. The struggle of today is not only about the last incidents in Oyo State. It is about all the abductions of teachers and students of Nigerian society since around 2014, dated back to the issue of Chibok, up to Dapchi girls, and to this last moment. It began gradually from northeast. It crippled into northwest, from northwest to north central, from north central through Kwara into Oyo State, into Ondo State. That means we are no longer safe in any of our regions. That is the first fact about this issue. The second issue is that, the second is about the fact that bandits, they did not segregate. If I say they did not segregate, I want to remind you that as they have visited schools, they have visited mosques, they have visited churches, they have visited community. So they have even lynched their terror on political leaders. So as teachers, we are going to address the issue holistically. If I don't know of any political leader as a victim, I know of Dr. Kule Adeniji, who happened to be the director of admin of APC as a party. He was abducted in Abuja and eventually got killed. So these insecurity matters has no respect to any status. It is on this note that we want to say that this is not the time that we must continue to trade blames, rather to assign responsibilities and call on everyone to wake up to their responsibility. As security officials, have we not had about military men being leaked, being victims, about policemen being victims? So it has no regard for any status. It is a war against every Nigerian. Teachers of Lagos State, of Borno State, yesteryear, the turn of Oyo State, few weeks ago. Who knows? After Oyo, the next state to Oyo is Ogun. After Ogun, it is Lagos. Then must we sleep with our high clothes. We must not wait until when it comes to a turn before we rise up. Let me now inform us that we need to be very, very careful. As one incident occurs, you talk about it for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, another one will occur and you forget the rest. So that means as we are doing that, they are advancing. People have been blaming Nigerian Union of Teachers. That why are we coming out late? No, it is strategic. When an incident happens, especially when it is not happening for the first time, you must not be sentimental about it. You must engage with all the stakeholders, collaborate with them, map a strategy to address the issue. It is when you now feel that the issue is not yielding positive result that you begin to mount prayer. If we are coming out today, or we did not shut the school, it is a strategic means to address the issue. After all, let us look at it critically. It started with Boko Haram, that anything education, Western education precisely, will be forbidden in our society. If they now continue to make schools, teachers, students as their target, as the soft spot, and we yielded to this, that means we will help them in realizing their aim. We will not shut school unnecessarily so that we don't deny that commoner's child the access to education. I will give a case study. In Oyo State yesterday, when we saw that the school in private school opened. Those who are in the private school, they are into business. You cannot prevent anybody from going about his or her own business. In that way, that means we are now beginning to widening gap between that child in a public school, rely on government, relying on the taxes you and I are paying to be educated, by denying them the access to education. So, by now, we must realize with all the analysis that this is a fight for all. We are beginning to sensitize the society that it affects all. Don't let us pour the king Joseph to anybody. It has affected politicians, it has affected teachers, it has affected doctors. So many doctors have been killed in the process of attending to people. That's why we have all of them here with us. So, by today, and in the next 1 week, if there is no positive response, then the leadership of the union, under the able leader, Comrade Titus Amber, will give us directive on what will be the next line of action. Solidarity. As we finish here, I want to enjoy us. We move calmly and go back to our various destinations. Thank you very much.
Greatest of the greatest of Nigeria teachers. Greatest Gaba. Greatest Gogo. Thank you very much. Let me commend you to start with. At least for coming with this and for presenting your position with peace. You know, without agitation, without violence, and without disturbance of the state. And let me commend our police officers too for keeping the peace. We thank you for maintaining the peace. And our people from Lagos State House of Assembly, particularly our incoming clerk, she was the one that called me that we have a situation like that. And I think that all many members that is around, unfortunately, none of them. Because you know the period we have now. So we are on recess in the Lagos State House of Assembly. So I was on my way out and I chose, okay, let me quickly come and address this. That is leadership. And that is why we are here. And let me also say this, that we are all concerned about the situation. Particularly we are all concerned about the ongoing situation, particularly the one that happened in Oyo State. And I want to commend you as well that you refuse to fold your hands because it happened in Oyo State. After all, you people are in Lagos State, so I commend you and I thank you. And this is to signify the fact that in this country we are all one, and we have unity of purpose, and an injury to one. We take out the Lagos State. So we thank you, we commend you, and for conducting this in peaceful manner. And let me also state this, that here in the Lagos State House of Assembly, we have been doing our best when it comes to security. And that's why this house severally has always been at the forefront of state police. Either some like it or not, but we have always been on that. I think with this we should commend Mr. President of President. We all read, about his position on state police. So this to further confirm that it is very, very important and necessary for this country to have state police. And we all, it's not about protesting alone, but about coming together to find lasting solutions and to agree that this is the way forward. We are all stakeholders. All of us, we are all stakeholders. So we can't continue to wait till we have EU before we start showing interest. We can't. So whatever the position of the government, that we believe it will be useful to all of us to be part of it. So we will not wait when something happens in Badagry, something happens in Oyo State, in Oyo, and anywhere then we start crying. No. So we have to start. And I want to assure you that Mr. President is also concerned about this matter. And it's right. I'm aware that the Chief of Staff to Mr. President was in Oyo to address this. And I've read so many. And there's need to caution ourselves, particularly what do you call the content maker, what do you call them? You know, looking for social media, looking for people, followers, looking for followers all around, promoting negative story. It won't help us. You cannot cash profits out of some people's misfortune. You can't. That's not fair enough. Because we are looking for followers, we keep on pushing negative stories. What we should be doing is to look for lasting solutions, particularly the children and the teachers with these people. So how do we manage it? So everybody can contribute. Everybody can contribute. It's not about the government alone. Everybody. We think about their parents, we think about the husbands of the women, we think about the wives of the teachers, particularly the one that was beheaded. So I think we must do more than this. Our action must be positive in support of the victim, not for gain, particularly negative. So we want to appeal to you teachers, to the parents, to husbands and wives, that the government is involved. And this is not about the federal government alone. We have state governments as well. We have state governments. They have allocation. They should be concerned about the security of this state. We have local governments as well. So it is for us to now come up with a method, with ideas that will be beneficial to all of us. For us to travel, we must not be concerned of security issues or of our safety. Everywhere must be free for the people of Nigeria. So all of us must work hand in hand. So like I said, in Lagos State, we are doing everything possible to ensure that we have protection of the government, we have safety all around us. Particularly in this Lagos State Assembly, like I said, we have neighborhood safety law, the law that we passed, which has been adopted as, what do you call it, it's as the old Abducted, which has been adopted in all states.
No, you don't even need to raise it high.
In the Southwest.
You can just put it, you can pull it down.
So we will continue to push safety, for safety of our people, by making laws, resolutions that are very important. We will continue to do that. But we must call on all the state governors, the council chairmen, the state for us to do. And all the citizens in the Southwest, we must all come together to do something to protect the lives of our people. So once again, I want to thank you for coming, to share your sentiments, we identify with you, and we continue to do this. We have some reason when we come back, we will surely address so we will come back, when we come back, we will raise issue about this matter and to take a position